Is that better? Hello. Okay, check. That should be a bit better. Welcome everybody to another live stream. Yet here we are. I can see the live chat is going crazy already. I can see there is people from Serbia. We have people from Germany, Jamaica, Estonia. Yeah, Josep, good slap. And then we have, what else? India. Wow. We have Finland. Mitä kuuluu, Hugo? Mittendron Media. Oh, thanks very much. Hi, Dushan. I'm very good. How are you? Hi, Ronald. Hi. Who else is here in the chat? Not really. What software am I using? I am using OBS. Mittendron. Whoa, very nice. Hello, Smallpang, Jeharu, Smallpang Edits. Hello, people. Michigan, USA, South Africa. Whoa. This is crazy. Canada, Germany. Wow, people are tuning in. Thank you very much, guys. Basically, I wasn't going to do this live stream, but then I thought, oh, it's Cyber Monday. I just quickly checked some of the deals. I was like, wait, there's some better deals on there than actual Black Friday deals. And I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to check these out and show you some of these things, guys, because some of the things, anyway, just really good deals, okay? We have Holland in the house as well. Wow, hi Jay Lane. And we have Arizona, USA, Rashad. Welcome everybody. So let me tell you quickly a few things how this is going to go, and then we're going to jump right into the deals. And if you have any questions, just leave me and tag me into it so I can easier see the question. But if you're chatting between yourselves, just feel free to chat away. And but if you have any questions, tag me so it's easier for me to just spot it over there. Basically, if you don't need anything, tip 1, don't buy anything because you don't need to waste your money. But if you do need something or if you're looking for something, there's loads of links in the description where I found some deals and I'll try to lay them out. But I started over an hour ago to start to put them in there, but I found so many, so I haven't found everything in there. If you're watching the replay of this, I'll try to leave some more in the description below. So everything that we're talking about, you can find the links in the description. Then second of all, if you have any deals that I'm not talking about, again, feel free to send some onto my email. I should have my email somewhere open as well. Yeah, I'll open my email so I can see if anyone wants to send any on the email. I'll check out this because sometimes the chat on the live stream actually blocks your comment if you put links and things over there. But I'll keep my email open in the background over there so I can have a look and make sure that this is working. Okay, that should be fine over there. Let's put these so I can see everything. This can go down. Where's our deals now? Okay, I've got one page. Ah, there it is. I thought there was one page missing. Okay. One more thing is Honey. If you don't use Honey yet, feel free to check out Honey in the description below or www.joinhoney.com/technotice, and then you can just have this free browser extension. If you can have a look over here, this is, sorry, I seem to have a bit of a stuffy nose over here. As you can see, this little bit over here, this is Honey over here. You can see Cyber Monday deals, whatever. Let's have a look at this PC case over here, for example. And then where's our tips from Honey? Maybe it's not coming up because it's Total UK. We have to go to Amazon US. Those who are watching from the US, this is for you, because it's apparently not yet here in the UK. And if you're looking for Motherboard, for example, check this out. Let's have a look at this Motherboard, for example. Then Honey comes up over here. Come on, there we go. There it is. Drop list item. And then if we go see view the drop list or 17 price changes, for example, if you're looking for this ROG Strix B450F gaming motherboard, then let's have a look if it is actually a good price or not. As you can see, it was a bit lower, about $20 lower about 10 days ago. So you shouldn't go for it right now, right? Honey is like an amazing thing. Plus, if you buy anything from online, any other shops, it's just going to apply those coupons for you automatically, which is absolutely amazing. Let me just, sorry guys. Whew. I had to blow my nose. Something really stuffy is going on here. Either there's so much dust in here or just feel a little tickle in your nose, if you know what I mean. But nothing scary, you know. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm all right. I'm fine. Let's have a look what's happening in the chat. Humboldt says, what are your thoughts on the Corsair ICU 2020 220T? IQ, let me see if I... So I'm double checking that I'm actually talking about the right product over here. Oh, that one. I think it's a cool case. Honestly, this one especially, or the white one, I like them quite a lot. I think you get like RGB fans, 3 in the front, right? Quite good airflow, I can see. Okay, there's no fans in the back. You get 3 of them. $100 or £100. 8 times RGB LEDs per fan. Okay, I think it's a pretty good case. ITX. I'm not a big fan of RGB, by the way, but it looks good. Are these deals available in India? Do you know what? Just click on the links below in the description, and then just it will take you to your country. I've put like smart links in the description, which means that if you click on them, it should take you to your local country or whatever Amazon is the closest to you. So yeah, whoever is watching this now, basically, if you want to check anything out, I've left links in the description, loads of deals in the description below, so you can check them out. I'm trying to go with the same order as they are in the description below, so it's easier for you to find or easier for you to check out. If you're not sure if this is in your country or not, all you have to do is click on the first link in the description below, and you can see that this should lead you to your Amazon homepage in your country, and then you can easily search Amazon let me turn it down a bit more. Cyber Monday deals over there. Okay, check. Okay, that's a bit better. Hello. Is that better? Okay, how's the audio sounding? Or was that a bit better? Okay, is that too loud? How is that? Is that clipping a little bit? Let me turn it down. Okay, how's this? Is that better? Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that should be all right. Ram SL is saying, how's it going? And then Alex Rock says, what do you think of the Corsair 275R? I think that is an absolutely awesome case, that 275R. If that is on sale anywhere, I'm not sure if it is a sale in here, but it is a fantastic case because I have used it myself. And I saw it on a not this one, there is airflow as well. If you go airflow, I used to have this one. I have one PC build on my channel with this case. I can't believe how cheap it is with what you get. You get 3 fans with it, so 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 1 in the back. White, like everything's perfect. I don't know, it's very cheap, good case over there. So guys, let me start going through the deals because otherwise, we'll stay there forever. As you can see, look at this tab. Absolutely full of tabs over here. Okay, first of all, there's loads of PC deals in the US. If you want to check any of them out, there is links in the description as well. But check this out. There's loads of PC like motherboards. I found even CPUs, which is very rare here these days. But let's have a look. So everything that I'm talking about, links in the description. Remember, guys, Asus TUF B550 plus motherboard. I have an X570 TUF over there. Fantastic motherboard. I did loads of testing on it. It's fantastic. If you want to check this out, the links for this is in the description. This is for the Ryzen series. So you get PCIe 4.0 because you have the B550. It's not X570, but it's B550. Fantastic deal. I can see that it's in stock December 22nd, but for some reason they're running the deal, which is a bit interesting. This is the 3 price changes. Let's have a look if this is a good deal on this motherboard. Just quickly checking. Yeah, look at that. It stayed on $150 or $160, but suddenly now it's $135. So definitely worth checking out this motherboard over here. Anyway, that's a fantastic motherboard over there. Hugo says, what do you think of the Be Quiet Cubase 500DX? I think it's a fantastic looking case. I think you get quite a lot for your money if you like the RGBs and things. I really like these LEDs in the front, or the RGBs that go down. I've got one build on my channel and with this case, and you can check out, I went like all orange and black with the theme, and it was absolutely amazing. So I definitely like it. My experience though with the case was that I didn't quite think it was like the best build quality, but for the price it's alright. But just check your case before you get it about like any chips of paint or thing around the case. If you don't find any, you'll probably find, but I found some chips of paint from the top, like the front fan had, or the front mesh had like few chips in the paint. So next motherboard, we have Asus Prime B365M motherboard. So it's like a smaller motherboard over here. What is it? Not full ATX motherboard, but it is for Intel 9th and 8th gen processors. So if you are thinking about going with this, it's quite a good deal here. Look, $63. Fantastic. Links in the description. Then we have some Cooler Master TUF. Was this the? No, this is not. Cooler Master RGB fan, 120 millimeters. Look at that. $10. How good is that? If you're looking into RGB fans, what else can you get? Next off, we have Asus C390 board. So this is like top of the line board if you go in with 8th or 9th gen Intel processors. It's probably like a gaming, or if you're looking for any content creation or Intel. Look at this, $99. How good is that? Obviously you're not getting like loads of VRAM cooling over here or anything, but do you know what? It's a good deal anyway. Did I miss anything? Anyone? Technology stream quality is top notch. Thank you, Aran SL. Thanks very much. Hey, which microphone you are using? Right now, I am using a lav microphone over here, and I am running this lav microphone straight to this Rode over here. So it's a Rode Wireless Go that I'm using. By the way, if you guys are looking to know what I'm using, then I've always left all the links of what equipment I'm using in the description below. In the bottom, basically, you can find things that I'm using. But here it is, Rode Wireless Go, and it goes straight into here. And then I've got my A10 Mini over here, so I can switch angles and go to the screen, all that. So there we go. Let's have a look. What else is going on over here? Do you know if it's okay to mix 2 brands of memory? Abraham is saying I wouldn't do that. This is only like in theory, it should be fine, right? But I wouldn't do that because it's probably not a good idea. You can just check if it's working, but most likely you're going to run into some issues, especially if they're different like megahertz. If they're running in different speeds, it's probably going to be an issue. But another deal here is a Thermaltake V250 case, and look at that. You get your RGB as well. So anyone who's into Thermaltake or whatever, you can get a little hub in the back as well. And look at that, $63. This is cheap. This is very, very cheap. I'm not sure if this is glass panel in the front or is that mesh. But anyway, a fantastic deal over here. A fantastic deal. We have Gigabyte Aorus B550 Elite. This is quite a good motherboard over here. Look at the price. $135. Not bad for what you're getting. PCIe 4.0. What's the I/O like? Look at that. 2.5 LAN. USB ports. Nothing much, but then you have two M.2 slots. Look at that. This is a solid motherboard if you're looking into B550. I've used the B450 of this motherboard. And I've used, well, yeah, basically, that's it. Technology Saber Rocket 1TB NVMe performance solid drive, $150 USD, good deal. Mitten Drone Media saying, is that a good deal? That is, I'm going to get to Saber Rocket deals in a moment, but this is a good deal because in the UK here, usually I'm paying for this Saber Rocket 1TB 4.0 drive around 160 or 170 pounds, which is $90, something like that. So definitely a good deal. Yeah, definitely. Now, yeah, solid motherboard. Then we have Asus Prime over here, another B460M motherboard. This is for Intel's 10th gen motherboard. Look at that, 80 quid. Sorry, dollars. I've never seen so many motherboards on a deal. Crucial RAM over here if you're looking for 266 megahertz RAM. I know this is not the fastest, but sometimes this is all you are supported. For example, if you're a content creator, it's always recommended to go with the maximum supported RAM by the manufacturer or approved by the manufacturer. So some of the Intel chips, so for example, are running on this frequency, so you can get this deal quite cheap. Let's move on to, look at that, guys. We have our first processor deal. Look at that. Intel i7 10700KF. Now, if you're wondering what does that F mean, that F means that there is no integrated graphics on this CPU. So usually most of the, if you go with any of the K like variant versions of Intel chips, the K means you have an iGPU on the processor. KF means it is flipping gone. I don't know what the F stands for, but basically it means the iGPU is gone. There is no iGPU inside, just the chip. But look at that, how much cheaper this is compared to 10700K. Let me just quickly do a search over here. 10700K. Look at that. $370. Ridiculous. Look at that. $289. This is the links are in the description. This is almost $100 off. And if you're gaming, which I'm guessing what you're gonna buy this for, you're never gonna use the iGPU anyway. So if you're gonna get a graphics card as well to go with it, look at that. What a good deal. Let's have a look what is going on over here. What application are you using for streaming? I am using OBS streaming, or OBS for streaming. Greetings from Mexico. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Rafudo. Skyblitz says, do you think I can build a decent PC that can do some editing and gaming as well with $400? Yes, I actually do. If you have a look on my channel, there is one video, if you search for like TechNotice PC builds or TechNotice, and look for PC for the price of Mac wheels. Let's see if we can find this. Then you can see that I have actually created a computer that costs the price of Mac wheels. So let's have a look. PC for the price of Mac wheels. Check this out. So this PC over here cost, what? We have Linus with Honey. Hey. Joinhoney.com/YouTube. Hey, Honey advert. No, don't go with that Honey advert. Go with my Honey advert. jointechnotice.com/technotice in the description below. Sorry for putting the screen away, but basically if you go PC for the price of Mac wheels, you can see this over here. You can build a PC for less than 400 and it's actually going to work for you. Is it fine to use 2 different branded fans in your PC case? Yes. Small P gang edits. Yes, it is fine to use it. What I wouldn't do though is put them next to each other. So if you have a push and pull configuration of any fans, so whether it is an AIO or sometimes even a CPU fan or CPU cooler, and if you have those fans next to each other and they're not the same configuration, then sometimes one fan can kind of pull the other one and damage the other one. For if one works faster than the other one, but then kind of pushes the other one to work faster or pushes it to work slower, then that could be an issue. But if you put the fans next to each other, then I don't see any problem. Or put some fans in the front and some in the back differently, shouldn't be a problem. B550 is a good deal. It is indeed. MD Khalid says, you do overclock and you can do overclock and F means no iGPU. Yes, K means overclock and F means no iGPU. That's it. Overjoy Bell saying, would this i7 be good for editing? And I think it will be quite decent for editing. To be honest, I wonder how well does this compare to Ryzen 3700X. Let's have a look. If we have Ryzen 3700X, how much does that cost right now? It's not like you can get it anywhere, but 300, so you're paying about $70 premium over this, but you're getting the cooler with it. And this one, let me check what is the R20 scores, so we can easily see. CPU Monkey. Let's have a look. Multi scores. 10700 KF. So here we go. We have 10700 KF over here, and what is this score over here? 5800X. No, something's wrong over here. What is it? Multi-score R20. Oh yeah, okay. Look at that. Would you look at that? That i7 10700 KF multi-score is actually better than Ryzen 3800 XT for the 8 cores. So right now, that is an absolutely amazing deal. I didn't know that was going to be that good of a deal. So look, Ryzen 3800X is down here, but that 10700 KF, that's a much better score over there. Plus, I bet the single core score is going to be better as well at the moment. So guys, this might be the best deal over there. Let's have a look. 10700 KF. Okay, single core score is slightly worse than, well, it's basically 7 as the 3800 XT, 3600 XT, 3900X. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing deal, guys. So whoever's looking for this, I can't believe how good of a deal that is at the moment. This Intel i7 10700 KF is a fantastic deal. 8 cores, it's very good for editing, especially if you're doing Photoshop, anything. Dude, video editing, photo editing, this is probably the deal of today, right? You're not going to get any better. This is going to be like the best deal over there. You literally just got scammed by Black Friday. Bless you, flipping heck, what happened? Any CPU cooler on sale for Ryzen 5900? Yes, look in the description. There is some AIOs on sale from NZXT, Cooler Master. A few of them in the description below. I see Linus here. RGB, no water cool for me. Yeah. Ryzen 3900X or 3900XT, 3900X, definitely. I mean, at the moment, it depends on availability, but if you want to go with Ryzen, well, depends what's available, right? if both of them are available, I see no point in going with the Ryzen 3900 XT, which is more expensive and basically the same performance as a 3900X. So if you have that problem, just go with 3900X. That's what I would tell you. Is ASRock X570 Taichi motherboard good with Ryzen 3900X? I think it's going to be a fantastic motherboard, to be honest. Let me just double check that I'm... Oh, where is it? ASRock. Maybe I can't find it here. That is a fantastic motherboard. It's a very high-end motherboard over here. Look at that. Yes, definitely. Very good motherboard. Mate, Mitten Drone Media. Very good motherboard. But this is the deal of the day. $280 for that. I am absolutely jealous that you guys in the US can do that. It's absolutely crazy. Then we have a Gigabyte Z490 motherboard over here. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, definitely check this one out as well. This is Intel's 10th gen processors supported on this. Definitely worth checking out. Look at that, $139. If you think this is not a good deal, if you go Honey again, Honey Tips, check that out. For joinhoney.com/technotice. And look at that. It used to be $159. Then it pumped up a little bit for Black Friday. Great. And then went down actually cheaper than before. So this is the best price this has been in the last 30 days. Let's have a look in the last 120 days. Look, it's the best price of this year, most likely, for this motherboard. So if you want to go with that Intel chip, right, and this motherboard, you get a proper solid deal of a combo. That's fantastic over here. Which one should I get? The 3900X or... Oh yeah, like I said before, 3900X for sure. There is not much difference between the XT and X, especially if you're using it on Resolve, Fusion, DaVinci, yeah, all of them. From the US, can you post the link? Yes, David, Dean, if anyone is checking in just now, the links for everything I'm talking about, it's in the description below. If you click on them, it goes there. So guys, check this out in the description below. Let's have a look what's happening over here again. We have a Drone Media again. Get the Intel i7 over Ryzen 39 for video and photo editing. If you have to buy it right now, like in this very moment, then Ryzen 3900X will be much, much more expensive. Let me see if it's even available. Ryzen 3900X. I don't think that you can get it from here. Let's have a look. How much does it cost? $500. That is crazy. It should be about $400. See all buying options. Look at that. $500. That is crazy. It's absolutely mental. Let me go back. Look, 3900 XT is cheaper right now as well. $450. So I would go with this one right now because that's the only one you can buy. But $500 is crazy expensive for that processor. This is, let's have a look, Honey. Is that a good price over here or not? In the last 30 days, Ryzen 3900 XT. Well, it's been slightly cheaper, $400 and like $5 cheaper, but to be honest, that is quite a good price. Yeah, it's been $5 cheaper a little bit, but at the moment that is a good price. But this Intel one looks so much cheaper. So if you're looking for bang for buck, it's definitely better this than Ryzen 3900X for video and photo editing. You can't get a better deal at the moment. That's the best deal. Yeah, all the links are in the description. Anyone who's tuning in right now, anyone, if you just tuned in, let me see if I can see. Ooh. Okay, guys, hit that like button if you enjoy this video. It's helps me a lot and sends it along in the YouTube algorithm so we can get it further to people who are looking for deals and get a good deal for people. But yeah, everything that I'm talking about, links are in the description. If you don't know how to find it, the first link in the description will take you to your local Amazon, and then you can find the deals over there. Just put in the search bar exactly the same thing that I'm talking about, then you should find it over there. So definitely. There's some new people tuning in. There's Jack and Break the Rules Gaming are tuning in. Thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. Let's keep on with the deals. We have EVGA X299 Dark motherboard. So now this is a little bit low, like further back motherboard, but like older series. Look, this is for X series. So if you want like a professional, an 8, it should have 8. Oh no, only quad. It only has 4 RAM slots, even though usually these motherboards have like quad channel memory. As you can see, this is 4. You have to like slot them all, but usually they have 8 slots. But yeah, look at that compact build with that. Anyway, if you're looking for that, there's a deal over here for $500 to $340. Let me double check which Intel X299 chip set. Which, oh, is that the latest one? Let me have a look. Is that the latest 10th core? No, 2017. That means that it's like, I think, 8th and 9th gen Intel processors over here. But yeah, another motherboard here. Links in the description if you're looking for that. If you know that, oh, I'm looking for these motherboards or better motherboards, link in the description below. Another thing is Toshiba hard drives over here are on a massive deal over here. Look, almost $300 to $215, and it is listed. Look, so cheap. I think there's even few options available. Even the 8 terabyte option is discounted, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, look at that, $169. So if you're looking to get this stock, look, the 8 terabyte is going quite fast. There's only 15 left. 6 terabytes, 5% off, lowest price in 30 days. Look at that, $147 for this. Ridiculous. We have another thermal take case over here. This is like a smaller mini micro ATX case. So if you have full ATX, it can't fit in there, but as you can see, there is a 240mm AIO in the front over there, and it can do that. Quite a solid case, but look at that, $52 from Thermal Take. No, yeah, Thermal Take, sorry. Whew, it's a long day. It's been a long day. Shot already a lot of videos. You need to buy a laptop at... Can you please refer me a good one? I'm not that good at laptops, but there is a lot of deals of laptops in the description below, especially if you're from the UK. Check out, there's like 4-5 pages, loads of laptops in there. Who else is here? We have Frost Gaming, shout out, woo, Frost Gaming. There we go. You're welcome. Thermal Take Tough Fan, another deal over here. Look at this, 2000 RPM fan, $17, those US, fantastic deal. Now, there is 3 like motherboard and actual processor deals that are going together, which are quite good. Now, this one over here is the Ryzen 37 800 XT, that is an 8-core, right? And you get a X570 Aorus Pro Wi-Fi motherboard. So let's check this out. This is $514. Let me go back to here. Let me take this one off. Where is our... Okay, let me take this one off. Let's take this one off. Make some space over here because I can't see a thing I'm doing. Okay. Make them bigger now. Come on. Make them bigger, please. So we have $140 plus $290. We have $330 $430 together with that 8-core and Intel chip. But then where is our... where was it? Okay, the Toshiba ones. This one. Close that. $430. But yeah, this is $516. It's $80 or $85 more, but you get a X570 chipset and the AM4 socket, which means you've got much better upgradability in the future. You can upgrade much more. This is a fantastic motherboard. You can get the AMD 5000 CPUs later on if you need them in stock, and the 3800 XT is a fantastic 8-core processor. Probably neck to neck with that Intel i7 7KF, because neither of them have iGPUs. But this is too good of a deal right now at the moment. But the reason why I would still go with AMD is because the AM4 socket is so good upgradability, what you can do on it. You know, you can go, there's quite a few Ryzen third gens that you can upgrade, plus the 5000 series can also go with this. What else can you want? 2 M.2 slots, both of them thermal guards on, Wi-Fi built in. Fantastic deal over here. If you want to check it out, only in the US, I think this is. Maybe this is in the UK as well. Double check in the links below. By the way, whoever's tuning in right now, just a quick update for you. If you have any questions, tag me in the comments below, because it's easier for me to see. If you want to ask anything, just add tech notice, tag me so I can see you quicker. All the links that I'm talking about are in the description. And remember, spend wisely. Don't waste any money. And download that Honey, especially if you're watching from the US. This is going to save you a lot of money. It has saved me already. I've used it a lot, especially if you want to know if it's a good price deal or not. Definitely worth checking out. Another processor deal over here. Look at that. MSI Meg Z490. And we have the same processor, right? But this is $600. Now, this is like gaming motherboard, right? It is a little bit better better or not better motherboard than the Ryzen one or AMD one that we had over here. But there is no, I know there is Wi-Fi as well. I can see, yeah, there is Wi-Fi. I can see 3 M.2 slots over here, but there's no PCIe 4.0. There's a heck of a lot of I/O in the back. And well, this is just like a fancy gaming motherboard. But if you want something that will do much better at future upgrades, then this is a much better option. Sorry, just blew my nose. Yeah, another deal in there. If you want to check that out, the link is in the description. This is probably more for like hardcore gamers. Look at that motherboard. Full on gaming blasting motherboard over there. Could you please go through some good internal SSDs? Yeah, coming up in a moment. Look at these, all these tabs. Most of them are SSDs in there. One more thing is the Meg Z490 with the same processor. Good deal. $524 over here. This is neck to neck here with the Ryzen, as you can see. $10 difference. But in here, I'd still probably, well, this is a very like high-end motherboard, really very expensive motherboard. They've compared this with the gaming sub. But if you want to check it out, link for this is in the description as well. So now, before we're gonna get into the SSDs and internals, there is a few like Anker devices that are on sale. There is Anker power banks and some cables. I saw much more deals in the UK, so definitely worth checking out. Anker stuff, very high quality stuff. If you want to get some, links in the description below. And like this one over here, $15 instead of $30, like half price almost. Is that fingerprint reader? No, I doubt it. Is it? No. Why the heck would you have a fingerprint reader on this? Yeah, anyway, 10,000 milliamperes, quite good. Now, the SSDs over here, look at this sale. Someone mentioned this before already. Sabrent Rocket, 1 terabyte, $150. These are like amazing deals over here, right? Very high quality internal SSDs. This is PCIe 4.0, Sabrent Rocket 4.0. I am using this exact same drive, this one over here, in my build over there, and I paid $167 £100 for this, which is what, $190? Ridiculous. To see that makes me very jealous and slightly upset. But there you go. Look at this deal over there. Sabrent Rocket 1 terabyte. Then we have this Sabrent Rocket 2. This is Q. This is PCIe 3.0. Sorry, a little bit cheaper, but definitely worth checking out these deals. I'll leave a link in the description below. Any other? I swear through. What about desk? What about those desk? Any recommendations? We'll have a look at the desk in a moment. For AMD 5900X, Crosshair 7 Wi-Fi or Strix, whatever is cheaper. Honestly, both of them are amazing. Depends what features you like on these motherboards as well. Like if you're an X570 motherboard, then okay, the cheapest one aren't performing as well as like $500 ones. But if you're like in the $500 range, anything you get or anything you find on the deal will be quite good. Now, there is some creator laptops on sale over here. 3 of them, links below as well. All of them quite good, and we'll have a look at the specs in a moment. But this is especially interesting because this one has like a dual screen. If you've lived under a rock and you don't know about this before yet, then that's quite amazing. This is quite new to me, like a Concept D3 Ezel. Is that Acer or something that makes this laptop? Anyway, look at that. i7, what processor is it in there? i7 10750H processor, 1650 GPU. Anyway, if you're like a designer or thing, you might want to look at that up. Look at the deal: 17% off, 17% off, 18% off. Usually close to $2,000 both of these laptops. So let's have a look. MSI Creator 15. So 4K. First of all, you're gonna get 4K screen, thin bezel. We have Adobe 100% sRGB. I reckon this is. Where are we? We have i7 10875H processor. Is that 6-core or 8-core processor? Let's have a look. So I'm not talking rubbish quite yet. Eight-core processor on a laptop. It's crazy. Okay, it's a very new processor. Where are we? Let me close some of these. I'll leave this one up, this one up. I'll leave that one, that one, that one. Actually, these can go now. We have RTX 2070 Super inside there. Obviously, it's Max Q. It's like a not a full-size one. 32 gigabytes of DDR4, 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, Thunderbolt 3. Let's have a look. Does it really have Thunderbolt 3 as well? Flipping heck. This is amazing spec laptop over here. What more do you want? Okay, let's have a look at the video. Okay, so basically, this is proper creator's laptop. A very, very high-end laptop. So if you need a laptop, this looks like a good price over here. Someone says, is it okay to have fans of different brands? Case comes with 2 fans and I'll buy 2 of the same sized fans of a different brand. Philip? Yes, depends on like your situation, but if you have 2 separate fans, brand fans, then don't put them like push and pull configuration because that would be an issue. But if you put them on top of each other or next to each other, that should be fine, right? But not push and pull configuration. So yeah, that would be fine. When upgrading to a larger SSD, do you need to also purchase a disk enclosure just to copy mirror your existing content to the new SSD? Well, it depends if you're doing it on a laptop. If you're doing it on PC, then definitely not. You should already have a few more like SATA cables from your motherboard box, and then you just plug in the new one and then copy these over. But you shouldn't really need that. Search crop recording game in a minute. Oh, well done. Looks like you got a good deal over there. Oh yeah, people are talking about monitors over there, but yeah. Kratos laptop, fantastic build over here. Another one over here looks like a slightly worse process over here, but look at that, almost $500 or more cheaper. We have a touchscreen. So that's 14-inch, slightly lower, 16 gigabytes DDR4, 512 gigabytes NVMe SSD. Look at that. Anyway, if you're interested in that laptop, links in the description below. And now, good Americans. There's so many gaming laptops there on sale. Just check that out. We have 12 to 6 saying, is the Saber Rocket 1 terabyte compatible with the Tomahawk Max? Absolutely. As long as your motherboard has an M.2 slot, this Saber Rocket will fit any of them. Even if this should be even like backwards compatible. So even if you have a PCIe 3.0 slot, this will work in there, no problem. Okay. And so look at all these gaming like PCs and laptops. There are loads of options. Americans, if you in America, Amazon US, if you guys want to check that out, definitely check them out in the description below. Oh, Alienware here one as well. HP gaming monitor. Now I'm not into gaming much, but definitely interesting. Let's have a look if some of these would work for the Crate as well. Okay, this is 3800X over here, £1,000. What are the specs for this one, for example? Let's have a look. We have Radeon. Okay, yeah, not for creators because I can see AMD graphics card over here. So definitely for gamers. 16 gigs of DDR4. What frequency are they running at? B550 chipset. Okay. It's very bling and blank over here going on my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. But yeah, definitely a good option. Let's have a look. What else is 3600, 2600 Ryzen, Intel i7, 2600. What's this? Okay, i7 10th gen. Let's have a look. What else is here? What's this? Okay, 10th gen Ryzen 9 3900. Okay. I see. This could be a good, interesting build over here because 3900 is like one of those processors that was never like on the shelf you can buy. Only 3900X you can buy from the shelf, but 32 gigabyte dual channel HyperX Viewer, 1 terabyte SSD. Okay, AMD graphics card, yeah. So just for gaming, not for content creators. Definitely not. Then we had some monitor deals over here. Some HP Pavilion, like I know this is a small monitor, but if you need to get started, definitely worth checking out. Look, $85 only. Sony A6400 price check or best place to get one. Would find that really helpful. It's Tamid. Okay, let me check that out. Sony 6400. Tamid, which country are you from or where are you located? Just so I can check the prices for you and know where to push this or which shop to send you. Look at this. Sony 6400, $800, right? But let me show you the tip that I showed on Friday as well. Was it on Friday? When did we do the last live stream? efinity.com. Let's go into the US page. Worldwide. I don't know what this is. What like A6400? Yeah. Okay. So $869. You can pay. This is like the cheapest. Oh, it's the UK. The UK. All right. The UK. So we'll go in the UK side. So this is, look at that, £629. This is crazy cheap. But if you want to get it on like the Amazon, or if you need like warranties and all that, you know, then let's have a look. How much does it cost over here? Where is our 6400? 6600, 6400. Yeah, but this is with a lens. Is it one without a lens? Come on. Okay, 6300, 1600. Whoa. No 6400. Okay, there's 6400 with this over here, $849. So you can get it from Amazon, but honestly, I've bought loads of things over here. So let me see. 6400 with the kit lens. See this one here, 709. Is this site trustworthy? Yes, I have bought most of my camera gear from this. This is like a little secret place where I'm getting my stuff from. You get hundreds and hundreds of pounds off from camera gear if you're looking to get this one. I have a review of this site on my channel, so if you want to check that out. I personally haven't had any issues. I've even, like, there was one issue with the lens. I sent it back, got a refund, no problems. But the delivery time is a little bit, you know, iffy, and probably around a week it takes for you to arrive. But it's still quite fast for saving, what, a few £100. Definitely worth checking out. Gaming laptops, Varad, absolutely. There's a link in the description below. I can see that there's few people still tuned in. If you are new here or just tuned in, links in the description, everything I'm talking about. There's some gaming laptops in there, gaming PCs in there, there's gaming monitors in there. And if you want to search for any of the deals, the first link in the description below will lead you to your local Amazon, so you can check them out over there. Sorry, I keep like blowing my nose. You know when you like starting to get a bit of a cold and you feel like flipping egg. Woo! Let's keep going. Which hard drive to get? Starlord is saying over here. Starlord. That's funny. That's funny. Which hard drive to get? 5 terabyte Western Digital Easy Store or 5 terabyte Seagate Plus. Any other should be both Windows and Mac covered. Or any other should be both Windows and Mac compatible. Basically, any hard drive can be made Windows or Mac like format. So whenever you get a hard drive, just kind of format it into your whatever format you want it to make to, or whatever format you need, whether it's Windows or Mac, or one that works on both. But 5 terabyte Western Digital Easy Store. Let me check so I know exactly which product is it exactly. This is external hard drive. Are you talking about external hard drive, Starlord, or is it internal hard drives? Oh, Easy Store. Is it that one? Yeah. Okay. 3.0. All right. This one or Seagate 5 terabyte. Honestly, both of them are exactly the same, really. So if you're wondering which one will work best, I'll show you some of the specs that you can check out to make sure that, oh, my phone's going off somewhere, that you're getting like a good deal on this. Let's have a look. Oh, Cyber Monday deal. Is that what you were saying? Let's have a look. How much was the Western Digital one? 5 terabyte one. Okay, I see. We have 5 terabytes, My Passport Portable, $99, and Seagate. Which one to buy? I see the paradox. Oh, not paradox. The question over here. So, okay, let me see some of the specs over here. Cache memory size 5. What is it over here? Read speed. Where are the specs? Come on, show me the specs. Great. Amazon's always great with like no specs here. I don't know what's the like disk spin speed. this over here? Seagate. Okay. 120 megabytes per second. It's not too bad. For some reason, I'm leaning towards the Seagate one over here right now. But basically, they're both very equal. If you ask me which one you want to get. Next deal that we're looking at is a Samsung 49-inch RGB monitor. 2 seconds, guys. My phone is going off somewhere. I'm gonna get my phone to put it. Well, my wife is saying food is ready downstairs. Okay, let's try to wrap it up quickly. It's 5:30 already. If you're new here, again, the links for everything I'm talking about in the description below. I know this is a gaming monitor, and for a lot of people, this is insane. For me, it is insane as well. But I understand that there are people in different paths in their life and different different levels of money in there. So for some people, this is no problem. I'll buy it, and it looks like there is quite a good deal over here. Now, is this a good deal? Let's have a look. It looks like it's $500 off, right? This looks ridiculous. So let's have a look. Is this a good deal or not? Amazon.com. Come on, where is why can't it, come on, show me see price history. Is there no price? Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, it's been $999 forever, so it doesn't look like a good deal. Sorry, guys. Anyway, but you're not gonna lose anything either, because it's been the same price all this time if you're gonna go for it. There is a lightning deal here. LG 34-inch ultra-wide monitor, and that looks like it's a good price over here. From $399 to $396, and deal price with $300, so you're getting basically $100 off. That looks like a good deal. If you want like an amazing monitor over here, ultra wide, 34-inch, that is amazing. And then there is loads of other Saber Monday deals, and I just didn't have. I spent over an hour or 2 hours trying to put all the best deals in the description below. But there is loads. If you're a content creator, if you want SD cards, storage is like one of the main things you should be looking and getting some deals over here. Loads of storage devices, SSDs, M.2 SSDs. I've left some in the description as well. You should get some of these deals in there. Definitely worth checking out and buying if you need any more storage, whether it's hard drives, like I said, SSDs, SD cards, NVMe drives, all of these. I'm going to leave a link in the description, but definitely check this out. What's going on over here? Some people are live. Amazon exclusive Tommy Hilfiger sweatshirts. No. We're a tech channel. We don't want that. So now let me go to the UK side, because there was some in the UK side over here that were that was quite good deals as well. So let me put this one on here. Asus ROG Strix B450 motherboard. I know it's in stock quite late, but at the moment looks like a deal price over here. $130. Looks like a good deal. Why is this on? Ah, that's what I was going to show you. Ah, sorry, that's not the good deal. Sorry about that. Forget what I just said. Happens. That's why it's a live stream. I'm not perfect. This is just to show how Honey works again. Look, it's been a bit lower. That's what we were talking about. That was in the beginning of the video, if you missed that. Oh, one of these Corsair cases. This is one of the best price to money case. I used one of these cases. Amazing case. In the UK, look at these laptop deals. It's ridiculous, right? This is first page. I don't know how is this guy appearing in the laptop deal. 3 pages of laptop deals. Razer Blade Pro. Well, What's the specs for this? And why is it 3.7 grand? Okay, 2080 Super, 16 gigs of RAM, Intel i7. Why is it so expensive? What, 300? It's full HD. What is this? Is this? Oh no, this is full HD. I don't know why this is so expensive. I wouldn't buy this one. But there's a few laptop deals out there if anyone's looking for that. And loads of, I mentioned this before, some hard drives and RAM deals over here as well. And SSDs and SD cards, M.2 drives. Look at that. Crucial, Lexar deals, loads of them in here. I've left the links in the description. I picked up some of my favorite ones. Look at this HyperX Fury Black RAM. 32 gigabytes, 3000 megahertz DDR4, CL15 DIMM. Look at that. 138 quid. Definitely worth checking out. Now, RGB RAM over here. Look at that. If you're into RGB, that's a deal for you. 32 gigabytes, 126 pounds. Not bad, but I'm not a big fan of RGB. Ugh. Eek. I know it's Christmas time, so maybe I should make a Christmas PC. Put loads of RGB in there and make it green as well. Spray painted green. Ugh. Ugh. Use a green PCB as well. Ugh. Ooh. Disgusting. This is another HyperX Fury memory. As you can see, this is 2 times 16 gig, 3000 megahertz. This was 3200, so it's slightly faster, but this is cheaper. And black, if you want to get that. So that RGB RAM is not too bad actually for 3200 megahertz. That's not bad. I've left the links for this in the description. Also, in the UK, there is, I'm not sure if this is just in the UK or some other one, ASRock B550 gaming motherboard over here. This is an ITX motherboard. Looks like you get a little bit of a deal over here. Is this the one with Thunderbolt in there as well? I don't know if that is Thunderbolt port or not. But it is on a deal, ASRock over here. Very cool AIO on a sale here. Look at that. Why is this saying UK delivery? Oh, something's wrong over here. But look, 90 quid for this AIO. 280 mil. ARGB, like a mirror finish over there. If anyone's into that. There you go. A good deal. So let me check out that chat over here. So if you have any questions, if I've missed you, just put your questions in now. So I'm gonna look at any of the deals from whatever Angel said last. I'm gonna look at from there on. I'm gonna look at all the questions. So if you wanna check that out, but yeah, definitely worth putting your questions in now. Then I'm gonna end the live stream very soon. Amazon Alexa, yes, all the Amazon devices are on sale right now. So Cyber Monday is definitely probably the last one when they are on sale. Worth checking out. If you look at this. If you go Cyber Monday here, loads of Amazon devices here on sale. Whether it's, look at that. This is Echo Dot 4, 4th generation, 28 quid. All the tablets, all the Echo Shows, you know, the Fire Sticks, everything in a very good deal. So definitely worth checking out. Any cheap 50-inch TVs? Let's have a look. Shop deals. TV. The TV 50-inch. Let's have a look. 50-inch. Philips 50-inch. 450 quid. 4K. Dolby Vision. HDR 10 plus. Whoa. Okay, I see. Plus you get like this backlit as well on the TV. That looks good. I'm not sure if that is a very good deal in here or not. Let's have a look. Let's go to this site. No, it's Mac. It goes differently. So let's go camel. Is that how you write it? UK camel. And this is another like a free tip if you want to look for some deals or whatever. Find products. We're gonna copy this over here. I think this one as well maybe need. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna go over here, paste it over here. Let's see if we can find it. Philips 50-inch TV with amber light. Yeah, Amazon Alexa. Looks like this is that one. Okay, let's have a look. Price drop 399. This product was on Amazon. At the moment is 508. I don't think this is so. Yeah, this is 50 quid, a bit more expensive than it used to be like about a week ago. But yeah, 450 is like a alright price. It's not like a particularly good deal. Let's have a look. Any other 50? Suggestion for a quiet 4K video editing pre-built PC here in the US for around $2,000. Video editing. I would probably do. How is Puget Systems doing? How much is products? Solutions, content creation. I'm gonna go post-production, Adobe Premiere Pro, 4K editing workstation. Let's see what's the price. What's the starting price over here? Oh yeah, it's slightly expensive. 10. Is there anything cheaper? Oh yeah, actually you could get it a bit cheaper if you want to get that and play around over here. Second hard drive. Oh yeah. None. Actually, you could get it quite alright over here. Quiet case fan. Okay. Yeah, definitely check out this Puget System website if you're looking for a quiet one. They're like one of the best ones building like professional editing solutions or whatever. Definitely worth checking out. I'm just gonna quickly check out some other 50-inch TVs. Okay, that Philips one looks like a good one. Panasonic. Okay, that looks. What is that? HDR. Okay, that could be all right. The Hisense 43-inch. Yeah, it looks like that Philips one is probably the best one. 50-inch. Look at that. Puget Mini, a mechanical keyboard. Got any opinion? I don't really use a lot of like mechanical keyboards myself. I like low profile ones, like you know, one of those Corsair ones. Let me see if there's any Corsair keyboards on sale. Okay, and there's that looks like a gaming. Is that mechanical keyboard over here? Let me see if there is MX keys. Sorry, Corsair. No, it's Logitech. Like this would be like my favorite or ideal keyboard for me. Not low mechanical, just something slick, nice. Look at that. I love that, but it's a bit expensive for me. Oh, sorry, you can't see a thing. Oh. Ben is saying any lenses. Let's have a look at them. Any deals? So if you are looking for any lenses, if you need them like nut grey in pod, and then we're gonna have a look here on Amazon. Cyber Monday deals. If you don't know how to do that, if you want to do that, you can go in the links in the description. First link in the description will send you to your local Amazon. All the links in the description, by the way, are affiliate links. So if you buy from these links, it means that I'm going to get a small commission from Amazon. So if like you buy something for $100 or £100, I get like £1 or even less. I don't know, what's the percentage again? Very, very small one. It comes at no cost to you, but it helps me keep going on this channel and make videos and help you guys out. So thank you very much if you choose to use these links in the description. Bless you. So camera and accessories. Yeah, any lenses. Yeah, this is always like the camera accessories full of like security cameras, which is like, oh, thanks. Is that really what I want? Sort by price high to low, because probably now these are gonna go off. Okay, size Batiste 135mm 2.8. Is that for Sony? I bet it is. Yes, it is very expensive lens, but there is a deal, 22% off. There's some more size lenses on a deal. Tokina lens on a deal here. We can see why is this here? This is not even a deal. Why is it on a deal? It shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be here. Can someone tell me? Okay, camera and accessories. I can see. Okay, camera slider, newer camera slider. All right. Okay, looks like that is it. Guys, I'm going to end the live stream over here. Hopefully this was helpful for people, right? Because I was looking at these deals and I thought, flipping heck, there's some good deals that I wish people don't miss out. So once again, everything that we're talking about, or everything that there's some more in the description below that I didn't have time now to go through. There are some in the description below if you want to check them out. The links for everything I talked about are in the description below. Probably the deal of the day if you just tuned in. Let me show you. This is where is Amazon.com. The deal of the day is this process over here. With, oh, sorry, let's squish this now. But this over here, the deal of the day, definitely the best deal you can check out is this process over here. $290, fantastic for gaming and rendering, video editing. For that price, probably can't beat it right now. Get like this motherboard to compete with it, and for $430, you get like your main things. Fantastic build, quite a high-end machine over here, 8-core CPU. Look at that. So guys, thank you very much guys for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you like this video and you'd like to see more content like this, comment below, or if you have any other questions, I'll meet you in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much guys for watching. You're very awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for hitting the like button. How many people? I can't see. It's too small, too far. But people have tuned in. I can see 136 people are watching right now. That blows my mind. Thank you everybody who's joined in the comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing, because more content like this is coming out every single week. Thank you. Oh, look at that. No one told me that these lights went off. This one's dead and that one's dead. There used to be two. These were both orange over there, but now they've died. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Thank you very much guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Fade bye.